Let us see the types of organizations here. We have organized sector and the unorganized sector of employment opportunities. What we have for us, we have seen the different types of sectors, and especially coming to the industrial sector and as well as the service sector, we can categorize broadly those two into organized and unorganized sectors. The sector of organized is, by word itself we can understand that it is systematic, it has some systems, it has some rules and regulations to be followed. Every activity should be having registration under the Factories Act or the Minimum Wages Act or the Shopkeepers Act, everything, and it provides a regular basis for the employees, for them, like regularly paid salaries, fixed tenure of the salaries, they have to get the paid leaves, they have to get some facilities, they have to get the minimum need requirements, they will work for fixed timings, they'll have offs, like Sundays is not a working day, holidays are not working days for them. Like that, there is systematic rules and regulations for them. In the organized sector, will be provided the bonus facilities for festivals. They should be, if a person retires, they should be given the pension plans, should be given some gratuity amount. All these rules and regulations which are established by the government of the particular state or as well as the central government should be followed by the companies or the industries which are located in the organized sector of groups. Sad thing to say is that in India we have only 8% of people coming under this category of the organized sector. And coming to the other category where the unorganized sector, in India we have nearly 92% of people who are coming under this sector. The unorganized sector, by the name itself we can understand that unorganized, it is not organized systematically as that of the organized sector. Here you don't have everything, the facilities what we get for us in the organized sector. There are no regular rules and regulations, there is no systematic procedure, there is no fixed acts or reservations, or we cannot claim any of our rights or anything. It is just use and throw policies. Like many of the companies hire many of the employees when they have work, and then they remove them on the contract basis. There is no fixed tenure for them. They may make them to work for 1 month or 2 months or 6 months, and later they may remove them without any reason also if the project is completed. In the unorganized sector, the people are forced to move towards their own self-employment, like they start their own shops. We can see many people like hawkers and all these people, like self-management people, marketing guys and all these people who were once upon a time used to work in some industries and they were left out because of the policy of these unorganized sectors. Here most of the Indians are highly uneducated people or educated people who are not reaching to the expectations of the organized sector, and our organized sector does not provide opportunities for all the people in our nation. As we all know, the Indian population is very high. The unorganized sector is having a key role in our GDP, and the total GDP, if you take into consideration, only 8% we get from the organized sector and 92 we get the total 100% of GDP we get from these two sectors, like organized and the unorganized sector. The unorganized sector has to be systematized so that maximum people will get the security of their jobs and they get the employment opportunities well, and which leads to them for the better and the standard of the living to be very high, so that we can say that our GDP also will increase automatically and our country also can get the better facilities. Once, as we have discussed in the human development context, humans should be developed, not the development of any other things. Once the humans are to be developed, these all things has to be addressed properly. Let us discuss the issues